Right. Scene 4, the drama Bear by Anton Chekhov. Right. Now Popova comes back from her morning room to conflict with Smirnov because Smirnov has been blaming Popova, criticizing Popova, all women all the time. Now Popova is also a bit angry because of Smirnov's critical words. But this scene depicts a serious conflict, verbal conflict between these two characters over each other's qualities. Now, Smirnov criticizes women, Popova criticizes men, and both of them forget their basic problem. What is their basic problem? Money. Nikolai's debt to Smirnov. Now, this scene, highly humorous. Right. Now, let's see. Popova enters, her eyes downcast, looking down. Sir, in my solitude, in my peaceful life, solitude means I have grown unaccustomed, unfamiliar. I am not familiar to the masculine voice. I am unfamiliar with the masculine voice. What is masculine voice? Male voice. Sir, I am not used to male voice. Because Smirnov is shouting very loudly. Popova says, please don't shout loudly. I can't stand shouting. I cannot bear up. Stand means tolerate, bear up shouting. I must ask you not to disturb my peace. Don't disturb my peace. What is peace? A peaceful life. It refers to morning. Pay me the money. I'll go. I don't disturb you if you pay me money. Then Popova coolly says, she speaks in very soft, controlled voice. I told you perfectly plainly. I clearly told you I haven't any money to spare. I haven't any money to spare, spend. I don't have extra money today. Wait until the day after tomorrow. You have to wait for day after tomorrow. Until then, I don't pay you. Then Smirnov, he also repeats Popova's words. Parody. And I told you perfectly plainly, I don't want the money the day after tomorrow, but today. If you don't pay me today, I'll have to hang myself tomorrow. If you do not give me money today, Popova, I will have to kill myself tomorrow. Then Popova, but what can I do if I haven't got the money? I don't have money. What can I do? By the way, you are a very strange man. You are a very strange man. Now Popova, she is very cunning. She now turns the topic, changes the topic by referring to Smirnov's character. You are a strange person. But Smirnov says, then you won't pay me? Don't you pay me? No, I can't. In that case, I stay here. I will stay here and shall wait until I get it. I will stay here until you give me money. He sits down. You are going to pay me the day after tomorrow? Okay. You are going to pay me day after tomorrow? Very well, very well. I'll stay here until the day after tomorrow. Now you see, Smirnov earlier said he wanted money to pay a bank interest the next day. But now he says he can wait for 2 days. Smirnov is also telling a lie about the bank interest. He does not have to pay any bank interest. It is also a cunning reason to have his money. I'll sit here all the time. He jumps up. I ask you, go to next page. Have I got to pay the interest tomorrow or haven't I? Do you think I am doing this for a joke? Is this a joke? Now Popoa says, please don't shout. Don't shout. This isn't a stable. This is not a place for horses. මේක අස්වගාලක් නෙමෙයි. Don't shout. I wasn't asking you about a stable, but whether I got my interest to pay tomorrow or not. But Popoa does not answer. Instead, she changes the topic. Underline. This is Popoa's cunning tactics. She's cunning woman. Now she quickly changes the topic into different one. What is the topic? You don't know how to behave before women. This is a serious criticism according to that time. Why? All men are expected to be gentlemen, polite before women. Because no man is willing to hear these words from a woman's mouth. Now Smirnov is enraged. He forgets money because Popoa makes a serious insult against his character. No, I don't know how to behave before women. No. Yes, you don't know. You are rude, underline. You are impolite. Rude means you are impolite, ill-bred man, badly brought up. You have no discipline. Ill-bred means you have no discipline. You are indecent. Decent people don't talk to a woman like that. You are an indecent man because you speak badly to me. Now Popoa cunningly changes the subject matter. What a business, Smirnov says. How do you want me to talk to you? In French or what? Now Smirnov, in an angry mood, angry tone, he says, he loses his temper. Loses his temper means he gets angry and lisps. He speaks. Madam or Madame, je vous prie, please. In French he speaks, please. How happy I am, underline. How happy I am that you don't pay me. I am very happy because you don't pay me money. How can man be happy without money? Now, these words are really irony. Irony is a dramatic technique, verbal irony. We call it verbal irony. Why? Smirnov says he is happy, but really Smirnov is not happy. He is not really happy. He is unhappy, angry. He is disappointed. But he says, how happy I am that you don't pay me. Pardon, underline, I disturb you. I have disturbed you. Such a lovely weather today. Such a lovely weather today. අද හරි ලස්සන දවසක් නේද නෝනා? He speaks these words in an ironic tone. And how well you look in morning. ඔයාගේ morning ඇඳුම හරි ලස්සනයි madam. And how well you look in morning. Right? Now in this way, Smirnov criticizes Popoa's morning as well as a decision not to pay. Smirnov knows Popoa is a pretending woman. Smirnov knows that Popoa is a cunning woman. She tries to avoid paying money. He bows. He respects. Now Popoa is really angered. Oh, that's really rude. Silly and rude. That's really silly and rude. Now Smirnov is seriously enraged. He is beyond his control of emotions. He cannot control himself because of Popoa's criticism. teasing her, joking her. Silly and rude. Another parody. Silly and rude. Yes, I am silly, I am rude. I don't know how to behave before women. I know very well. I know very well how to behave before women, madam. In my time, now he goes back to his youthful time. In my youthful time, I have seen more women than you have seen sparrows. Sparrows means birds. I have seen many women than you have seen birds. Now, this is experiences with women. Therefore, he knows when a woman turns, whether she is innocent, cunning, or open-hearted, not open-hearted. He knows. 3 times, madam, 3 times I fought duels. Duels means pistol fightings. I have done pistol fightings because of women. I was a gallant. Gallant means woman's man, hero. I was a gallant in my youthful time. I fought many fights with other men for the hands of women. I have refused 12 women. Madam, you see, 12 women came after me. 12 women. I refused them all of them. I refused all of them. I never liked them. And 9 have refused me. I went after 9 women. They all refused me. Humor. 9 women refused me. That is my history. That is my youthful time. Therefore, I know women. I know how to behave before women. Very well. Yes. Now, Smirnov gives a character certificate. He himself writes his character certificate. මිනිහා මෙයාගේ චරිත සහතිකය ලියා ගන්නවා about his association with women. There was a time, that time I played the fool, but I was a foolish man as a young man. Why? I scented myself. I used a lot of perfumes. I used honeyed words, beautiful words. I wore jewelry, beautiful jewelry. I made beautiful vows. I respected women beautifully. I was a fool. I used to love women. I used to suffer from love. I used to sigh at the moon. I used to cry, to get sour, to get angry, to thaw, to melt, to freeze, to be rigid. Freeze means to be strong. I used to love passionately. I used to love women passionately, madly, every blessed way, every possible way. I loved women. They will take me. No, I used to chatter like a magpie. Magpie is a chattering bird. I used to speak like a bird about emancipation. Underline emancipation. This word is very important. Emancipation. Emancipation is woman's freedom fight. Woman's freedom fight of that time. Emancipation. Personal freedom for women. Emancipation. Because they did not have freedom to education. They did not have freedom for politics. They did not have freedom to get dressed as they like. They were always under man's control. Now, therefore, all women came to street demanding their personal freedom. That is called emancipation. Now, Smirnov says, I supported women's emancipation and wasted half my wealth. I wasted half of my money on tender feelings. Tender feelings means women. Another metonymy. Tender feelings means women, like poetic creatures. I spend much of my money on women. That is my history, madam. I have much experience with women. But now you must excuse me, underline, you won't get round me like that now. But madam, now you cannot cheat me. You cannot deceive me. Then Nangani, මොනම ගෑණියෙකුට මාව රවට්ටන්න නම් බෑ. Because I am well seasoned. I am a tempered man. I've had enough. I've had enough of women. I don't like these women. Now Smirnov criticizes they have black eyes, passionate eyes, loving or lustful eyes, ruby lips, red lips, dimpled cheeks, the moon, the whispers, timid breathing. I do not like all those qualities of a woman. I wouldn't give a brass farthing. I don't give a brass farthing for the lot, madam. ඔවුන්ට මං එක තඹ දොයිතුවක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ madam. එක සතයක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. Brass farthing means one single penny. Now Smirnov means that all women are cheating. They are very cunning. They use their tender feelings, their beauty to deceive men and to steal money from their pocket. Steal money from their pocket. There is some truth. There is some truth. Present company always expected, no, madam, you are not included in this. But all women, he says, you are not included here, but all women are the same. Great or little, big or little, all women are underlined insincere. They are not honest. They are crooked, dishonest, unbelievable, backbiters. They do everything from behind people, envious, jealous, liars. They never tell truth. They are liars. They are liars to the marrow of their bones, to the depth of their bones. They are real liars. They are vain, vanity, full of vanity, empty, trivial, useless, simple, trivial, merciless. They have no sympathy, unreasonable. They have no reasons, no logical thinking. As far as this is concerned, you are the same. You have the same qualities. He taps his forehead. Smirnov goes on further, criticizing all women. Excuse me my outspokenness, open-heartedness, frankness. Please, very sorry for my open-hearted expressions. A sparrow can give 10 points to any philosopher, underline any philosopher in petticoats you like to name. Any philosopher. What does Smirnov says? Any person can argue that there is no philosopher. Philosopher means intelligent woman. No intelligent woman, no wise woman. Philosopher in petticoats means that. Philosopher in petticoat is a woman's dress. What is the idea? This is some sort of metaphor. What is the meaning? No woman is a wise woman. No woman is an intelligent woman. Can you name? I can give you 10 points. No, you look at one of these poetic creatures. They are just poetic creatures. They are all muslin, soft creatures. Muslin means soft. And ethereal demigoddesses. Ethereal. Ethereal means air-like. They are like air. They are like demigoddesses. They have beauty, but empty within. Internally, they are empty. Externally, they are beautiful like goddess. You have millions of transport. Okay? Millions of transports of joy. You have millions of change in emotions. All women have quick change in emotions. Therefore, you cannot believe them. You look into her soul. You look into her soul. Look into her heart. You see a crocodile. All women are like crocodiles. Why? They are not trustworthy. They can attack you at any moment from behind like a crocodile. Crocodile is a creature who silently attacks the enemy, the prey. All women are like crocodile. He grips the back of a chair and the chair creaks and breaks. That is the second chair he breaks. But the most disgusting thing, most ugliest thing of all women is that this crocodile woman, for some reason or other, she imagines, she thinks that it's a chef d'oeuvre. Chef d'oeuvre is a French expression. It means her monopoly, her authority, her power. Her power is her privilege, and monopoly is tender feelings. Now, these women think they can use their tender feelings as a weapon to control men, to control man's feelings. Why, confound it? Not the king. Hang me on that nail. You can hang me on the wall, my feet upwards if you like. But have you met a woman, underline, have you met a woman who can love anybody except for a lapdog? What is a lapdog? Lapdog is a small dog. පුංචි බලු පැටියෙක්. එක ලොකු වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔය කාලේ යුරෝපයේ ෆැෂන් එකක් තිබුණා ගෑනුන්ට කොහේ හරි යනකොට මේ බලු පැටියත් අරගෙන යනවා. ඌට විවිධ ඩෙකොරේෂන්ස් දාලා අරගෙන යනවා. ඒක නිකන් ඕනමන්ට් එකක් වගේ. ඒ කාලේ ලැප්ටොප් තිබුණ නැති ඉන්න ගෑනු පාවිච්චි කරේ ලැප්ඩොග්. ගෙනින් ඉතින් ඔය උත්සව වලට ගෙනින් අර බල්ලා උකුලේ තියාගෙන ඉන්න එක උට ලැප්ඩොග් කියන්නේ. ඒක එච්චර ලොකු නෑ චූටි. පොඩි බලු කුක්කෙක් වගේ එකෙක්. Now, Smirnov comments, all women know very well to love their lapdogs rather than to love their husbands. Yes, he criticizes. When she is in love, can she do anything? Can she do anything? No, she can't do anything but snivel and slobber. Snivel and slobber. Cry. When she is in love, she cries. While a man is suffering and making sacrifices, but we men are suffering and make a lot of sacrifices in the fields, earning money, all her love. But she expressed her love playing about with a scarf. The scarf is a handkerchief. She plays with her handkerchief and she expresses her love. And trying to hook him. Hook means control. Trying to control the man firmly by the nose. Firmly by the nose. Hook him more firmly by the nose. ඔය ගැමියෝ ඔකට කියනවා නාස්ලනු දානවා කියලා. දැන් ඔයාලා දැකලා ඇති අස්සයට නම් කටකලියාව දාන. බ්‍රයිඩල් එක. ලංකාවේ සංස්කෘතිය නම් කරත්තට බඳින ගොනාගේ මේ නහය විදලා මෙහෙන් ලණුවක් දාලා ගන්න. Why? To control the bull. Now, Smirnov says, all women try to control men, showing their tender feelings. Now, Smirnov says, you have the misfortune to be a woman. Madam, you are very unlucky to be a woman. Very unlucky. Now, he criticizes womanhood. He criticizes womanhood. This is too bad. Because this world needs women. This world needs a man. Human generation continues because of man and a woman. Because of man and woman. Both of them have equal rights, equal importance in this world. But Smirnov criticizes all women from man's point of view. This is male chauvinism. Male chauvinism. Purusadipattiye lakshaname. Because male thinks female are inferior than them. Male are the superior characters, the best. Now he criticizes further. Underline, tell me. Underline these words. Tell me truthfully. Honestly tell me, have you ever seen a woman? Have you ever seen a woman sincere, faithful, constant? Constant means unchanging. Faithful means honest. Honest in love. Sincere. Have you ever seen women with these three qualities? Sincere, faithful, constant. Now, all men of Chekhov society expect every woman to be sincere, faithful in married life, faithful in married life. One husband, faithful means that. One husband, no other husbands. That is faithfulness. And constant. Constant means not changing. Have you ever seen a woman with these three qualities in the matter of love? You haven't. Nanny? Only freaks and old women. Freaks means mad women. Only mad women and old women are faithful, constant, and faithful. ඔය පිස්සු ගෑනුයි නාකි ගෑනුයි තමා faithful, constant, sincere. අනිත් තරුණයුන් එහෙම නෑ. උන්ගේ ගන්න දෙයක් නෑ මැඩම්. You will meet a cat with a horn. අන්තින පූසෙක් හෙව්වේ හැකි. Oh, white woodcock. සුදු කපුටෙක් හෙව්වේ හැකි. Then a constant woman. Constant. හොඳ ගෑනියක් හොයනවට වැඩිය අන්තින පූස හොයන එක lazy madam. In this way, Smirnov criticizes Popova's character, all women's character, in a ruthless way. In a ruthless way. Right? He has no excuse, no sympathy, no mercy. And he expresses everything open-heartedly. Open-heartedly. Now, Popova keeps listening to him silently. Then she begins her criticism, her comments on all men. Her comments on all men. Right? Now, both of them forget their basic problem, original problem, that is money. Right? In our next session, we'll discuss what Popova has to express over men, her personal opinions over men, from women's point of view. Popova also has something to say about men, right? Now we can discuss that part in our next session.